Have you ever stopped to think why evil spiritual creatures, powerful enough to torment a man for years, begged Jesus for permission to enter pigs? This biblical story hides profound truths that can completely change your understanding of the spiritual world. Stay until the end because what you're about to discover is absolutely shocking. The story takes place in the region of Gadara, also known as Gerasa, on the other side of the Sea of Galilee. It was a predominantly Gentile area, that is, non-Jewish. Jesus had purposefully crossed the sea to find a man who lived among the tombs. This man was not merely disturbed. The Gospels of Mark and Luke describe his condition in terrifying detail. He lived naked among the tombs, possessed superhuman strength capable of breaking iron chains, and screamed day and night, injuring himself with stones. The community had given up on him. No one could control him. But something extraordinary was about to happen. When Jesus got out of the boat, the man ran toward him. The demons inside him immediately recognized who Jesus was. And here begins the mystery that we are about to unravel. The biblical text records a surprising dialogue. The demons, speaking through the man, cried out, "What have I to do with you, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I adjure you by God that you do not torment me." Notice the contradiction, evil beings invoking the name of God. This reveals something crucial about the nature of demons. They know the truth, they recognize divine authority, but they have chosen rebellion. Jesus then asked, "What is your name?" The answer is chilling. "Legion is my name, because we are many." A Roman legion had between 4,000 and 6,000 soldiers. This gives us an idea of the torment that man was going through. And here comes the bizarre request. The demons begged Jesus not to send them out of that region. Specifically, they asked permission to enter a herd of about 2,000 pigs that were grazing nearby. Why? What explains this seemingly absurd request? The Gospel of Luke gives us a crucial clue. The demons begged Jesus not to send them to the abyss. The abyss, in the biblical context, is a place of confinement for evil spirits. It's different from the final realm of hell. It's like a temporary prison where demons are held awaiting final judgment. The book of Jude mentions angels who did not keep their principality and are reserved in eternal prisons. Peter also speaks of angels who sinned and were cast into Tartarus, kept in chains of darkness. This means that demons are terrified of being confined prematurely. They know their time is running out, but they want to remain active as long as possible to cause destruction. The request to enter the pigs was in fact a desperate plea not to be imprisoned. Here's a shocking truth that many people are unaware of. Demons need physical bodies to fully manifest their power in the material world. Jesus taught this clearly in the parable of the unclean spirit that comes out of a man and wanders in arid places seeking rest. Arid places, spiritual deserts, offer no opportunity for demons to exert influence. Evil spirits crave physical habitation because through bodies they can cause tangible pain and suffering. They can influence other people. They can satisfy perverse desires through sensory experiences, and they can cause physical destruction in the material world. Without a body, demons are confined, wandering in torment. That's why they preferred pigs to nothing. This shows the level of their desperation. Pigs were considered unclean animals by the Jews, but even this inferior dwelling was better than wandering without a body. But there's something even more sinister about this request. The demons had a backup plan. Think about it. They knew the pigs wouldn't withstand the possession. The text confirms this. As soon as they entered the animals, the entire herd rushed down the cliff into the sea and drowned. The demons knew this, so why did they ask? Because of the impact this would have on the local population. That region raised pigs commercially. There were about 2,000 animals, a fortune in the currency of that time. When the swineherds saw what had happened, they ran to the city and told everything. The reaction of the population was revealing. They asked Jesus to leave the region. They preferred pigs to the Messiah. They preferred economic profit to spiritual liberation. The demons orchestrated a situation that would cause people to reject Jesus. This is the strategy of evil, to make people choose temporary things over eternity. The most important detail in this whole story is often overlooked. The demons needed to ask permission. Even though they were an entire legion of evil spirits, they could do absolutely nothing without Jesus' permission. This reveals an undeniable cosmic hierarchy. Jesus didn't negotiate, didn't perform exorcisms, didn't use magic formulas. He simply allowed it. A single word was enough, and the demons obeyed immediately. This teaches us something powerful. Evil has limits set by God. Satan and his demons are not equal opposites of God. They are defeated creatures operating within limits they cannot transgress. The book of Job illustrates this perfectly. Satan could not touch Job without divine permission, and even when he received permission, specific limits were set. So, why did the demons beg to get into the pigs? First, to avoid premature confinement in the abyss. Second, due to a desperate need for physical housing. Third, to execute a strategy that would turn people away from Jesus. But above all, because they had no choice but to ask permission of the Son of God. And the man? He was completely freed, sitting at Jesus' feet, clothed and in his right mind. He asked to follow Jesus, but received a greater mission, to return home and tell what God had done. And he became the first missionary in that Gentile region. This story reminds us that no matter how great the spiritual oppression, no matter how many demons are involved, a single word from Jesus is enough to bring complete liberation. The spiritual world is real, the battle is real, but Christ's victory is even more real and definitive. If this video impacted you, share it with someone who needs to hear this truth. And leave a comment. Had you already noticed these details in this story? May God bless you.